Hello everyone, welcome back if you've been here around lately. Today's build is a CC build, and do you remember once upon a time I used to post CC builds on weekends, on a Saturday to be more specifically? Well, all I have to say is that do not expect that this is coming back, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. But here we are. I was feeling good, I was feeling inspired based on a pic, and I was like, let's do a CC build, because I said in my previous video, if you didn't see my previous video, go on my channel, check it out. I was like, I gotta do a CC build because I'm missing it. And months ago I did a CC build with the coastal collection from Harrie, if you know the creator. Hey Harrie, it's on CurseForge and Harrie on Patreon. I will link them down below. They do CC and that's amazing. It looks amazing, it's very beautiful, and I did a build, and back then it was only part 1, 2 and 3 of the coastal collection out, so I did a build with only those parts. If I remember, I will link it up in the corner for you to go watch it out on watch it on YouTube. And yeah, that was a very long time ago, and now the collection is complete. There are 8 parts, guys, and I have decided for this build, because I love building with limited amount of packs and, let's say, custom content packs, I guess. I decided to build a house with only base game and this collection of custom content from Harrie. Also, you can download this build on my Patreon, where I linked the collection and Harrie's Patreon, or you can go on the gallery and download it. But if you only want the shell of the house, but be aware it's mainly the custom content and base game, so expect to have a lot of substituted stuff. I don't know how to say that word, but you know it, correct me. A lot of replaced stuff when you place it in your game if you don't have the custom content, but feel free to play around with it. And yeah, it's available on the gallery and on my Patreon, link down below in the description, for free. And also just go check it out. I will remember also to put an inspiration pic which got me into building it. And also let's talk about the build, right? It's a family home. It has 4 floors, guys. It was the maximum amount of floors that I could put, because in the picture it looked really grand, really beautiful, really like traditional to these kind of areas, like the coastal areas, even though this lot is not that close to the coast as you want to be, but it's still called the coastal family home. But yeah, I do hope you like it, because I did have fun building it, and it took me 4.5 hours to finish, so this build will be very long. And so probably if you've been here before, you're used to it. CC builds are kind of long videos here, because I'm taking my time, I'm discovering the objects I want to use. Custom content pack at its fullest, if you want to call it like that. I want to really explore all the objects and use them, and yeah. So this build has 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. So there will be a master bedroom. There is also a infant bedroom and a toddler bedroom, and the bathrooms are basically, it's the downstairs bathroom, guys, sorry, which doesn't have a shower or bathtub. Then we have a master bathroom, a bathroom shared between the 2 kids, I would say, and then we have another bathroom which is on the 3rd floor, where the study room is, guys. That I decided you can make it into a bedroom, actually, the 3rd floor, but I have decided to make it into a study room, and the parents can just go upstairs, read. There are like bookcases in there, and also they can just enjoy their time up there with the nice view and the balconies and everything. So I really do hope that you will like it, and if you decide to download it, keep in mind, I did playtest it, but I say that in all my videos. I playtest them, guys, but maybe I missed something. I will be honest though with you, I didn't playtest toddler stuff and the infant stuff, but so far so good. My sim was able to do all the important pathways throughout the house and use all of the bathrooms, the bedrooms, and so far so good. There is also a sunroom in this build, which is more or less like a creative room. There is a painting easel in there, a piano and couch, you know, to relax. And also there is a backyard for the kids to have where to play, I guess. And there is a grill area with a dining table and a chess table. So it's pretty much a pretty good home, I would say. It has a lot of stuff, and I really do hope that you like it, because I like it a lot, and I was feeling inspired for like a month now to build something coastal inspired. And then I was like, you know, it's been so long. Harrie finished the collection, and I was like, I really enjoyed it when I built the first time with part of the collection. I was like, I need to do a build with the entire collection, and here we are. The build is up. It took me so much, but still, it was so fast. And also, I need to go back to the other build that I talked about in my previous speed build. There is a French cottage, like countryside inspired build. It's a huge build, and it's like a rental, and I'm only using some custom content from Sim in that build, and it's a grand build, and it's so beautiful. And it took me so much time because I was going through like of inspiration. It was last summer, and yeah, it's a long one, but I need to go back to it, and I promise I will eventually, and you'll get to see that speed build. Just prepare yourselves ahead. It's gonna be a really long speed build. I don't know, I think by now I have 5 or 6 hours into the build, into the footage that I have, and so that's a long build. But I was thinking, you know, it's CC builds, so you probably won't mind it. Maybe you can just leave it in the background, relax, the music is nice and all of that, or you can watch, you know. Because I remember last year I started watching Simlis's videos of custom content builds and also normal builds, and I was like getting so inspired, and I was like, oh my god, I really crave custom content, like the Maxis match custom content. And I was like, I really want to start doing builds like this. I was like, you know what if people wouldn't like it on this channel? But I was like, you know, I'm gonna go with it. If I feel like I'm inspired through a thing, I'm inspired towards that thing, that specific thing, why not do it and try it out? So I tried it out, I liked it, and yeah. Rough times, inspiration going up, down, up, down. I saw it's pretty common in the Sims community that people have periods of time where they're really inspired, or periods of time, obviously, where the inspiration is not there. You don't really feel like doing much, and that's totally normal. I'm also I'm in the process of getting tested for ADHD. It's been for years, and it's been getting worse in the past years. It's like stopping me from doing specific things, and I won't just use that as an excuse, obviously. But when I went to my psychiatrist, I talked about it, and she gave me a paper so I can go get tested, and we know from there what specific medication we can go with, because it's really important to know what specific ADHD you have, because there's not a lot of medication out there, and you don't want to just give some medication. You need to be sure. So I'm pretty sure I have it. I could swear I have it, but we'll see. But I'm still doing the test just so we have it like proved on the paper, I would say. I'm also like pausing my therapy for now because of financial issues, and when everything is better I will go back to it. And yeah, as you see, I'm still here. I can't believe it. It's been so much time of this channel, guys, and thank you so much for all the support. And if you've been here, thank you for being here, and I'm happy you choose to still watch the videos. And if you're new here, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And so I started in 2019. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but I am still here, and I still want to make it work. I really enjoy doing it, so I think that's a really good thing. Do what you enjoy, and that's my corner where I can just be creative. And I remember you watching speed builds of other people when I started this journey, and I was like, those builds are so beautiful, and they were giving me so much inspiration. And then I was like, wow, I'm playing Sims. I mean, for real, I'm like building in the Sims, and I discovered this so nice, and it's so creative, and so I love it. So yeah, go with it. and you'll get better at it. If you think you're not good now in the building section, just keep on doing it. Just practice makes it better, so just keep on doing it and watch videos, and that helps a lot because I still have stuff to learn. I'm still watching sometimes speed builds and I'm like, wow, I didn't know about that, I didn't think about that, and I'm like learning stuff all the time, you know. And it's a great community, and it's a great creative space, I would say, because I love making those houses. I was just showing my partner the build, and I was like, look, this is the downstairs, this is it. And he was like, oh, I wish, can you build this in real life for me? And I said, yeah, I wish I had the money. It would be so nice, you know, just to copy paste those builds from a virtual environment to like real life. But that would be so expensive to have this house. I mean, look at this house, guys. Imagine all the maintenance. And also, I didn't mention, the house looks so clean and so perfect. I wanted to think that it was an old house, like maybe a traditional house already in Brindleton Bay. It's been there for decades, but the family renovated it, and that's why it's so much white in there, so much blue, and it seems so neat and so perfect. So they did renovate it, and imagine the cost of that. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know where they have the money from, but I told you, it's nice when you build to just create a backstory for your Sims, for your house. Like think about who's living there, what do they do, you know. I don't know what they do, I didn't think about that for the parents, but I just thought that they have 2 boys, an infant and a toddler, and yeah, it's a nice house. Kind of expensive, you know, especially nowadays with all the prices. But it seems, guys, the as I said, inspiration is your only limit in The Sims, so go as far as you want. And yeah. But I didn't want to do this voiceover. I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna put the music right away, but then I was like, but I want to talk just a little bit about the build, do an introduction about it, just talk for a bit. And I was like, you know, oh, why not, let's do it. And here I am, I'm doing it. And so I don't think I have much more to say about this build. I playtested it. It's available on my gallery, which my ID is SimmerAdelina, or you can search it by the hashtag SimmerAdelina, or you can go on the Patreon link that's down below and just download it. I linked the CC there that you need for this build. I will probably link it here in the description of the video as well, the CC, so you can just go and check it out on Harrie's page on Patreon, or you can just download it on CurseForge. If you use CurseForge, it's really easy. Just search in the bar, hey Harrie, and then you find the CC packs, and yeah, it's easy. But thank you for being here, thank you for listening, and as always, I hope you take care of yourselves, guys, and thank you for all the support. And if you do enjoy the videos, please don't forget to consider liking and subscribing, even commenting. Like, if you have any suggestions, any opinions on the build, just put them down in the comments, and I will love to go through those. And yeah, thank you for all the support, and I hope I see you in my next video. And until then, take care of yourselves and have a nice weekend, guys. And yeah, I'll see you. Have a nice one. Bye, everyone.
I feel the kindness in your eyes. I see the way you look tonight. It makes me wanna hold you. If I could stop the hands of time and hold back the morning light, just so I can hold you. 'Cause I've been waiting so long to say, will you be mine forever? Now we've become more in love than we have ever been. Patiently, we take each other's hands everything makes sense when I'm spending time with you. I just wanna hold you, and the joy that fills the air when I say the words I do. I'm so glad I found you, 'cause I've been waiting so long to say, will you be mine forever? And now we've become more in love than we have ever been. Patiently, we take each other's hands. You and I, we got wild love, wild love. You and I, we got wild love, wild love, wild love. You and I, we got wild love, wild love, wild love. I'll be here, singing in the meadow of my youthful years, taking all the love, now I know no fear, 'cause where I found my home is here with you. Take me home, back to fields of barley where I once belonged. I remember days when we were all so young, waiting for the sun to rise on us. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. Got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, wanna feel your young heartbeat. Darling, don't you know my voice? I've been calling, singing melodies, and I've been lost in dreams of being home again with you. So tell me where you wanna go, 'cause you belong with me. We could climb the clouds, or we we could sail the sea. We won't know if we don't ever try. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. I got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, wanna feel your young heart beating, 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 beating for Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. I got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, I wanna feel your young heartbeat. As the sun slowly crept into the sky, it filled the morning air with warmth and life. Sounds of birds in harmony, and you there right next to me. Oh, no matter where we go, oh, my heart is yours to own. Through all the storms, I'm by your side. Through days of warmth, I'm by your side. Like the stars and the moon in the nighttime sky, I'm by your side. Walking in cold nights with your hand in mine, all wrapped up warm, sitting by the fire. This life is the best, living wild and free, with you there right next to me. Oh, no matter where we go, oh, my heart is yours to own. Through all the storms, I'm by your side. Through days of warmth, I'm by your side. Like the stars and the moon in the nighttime sky, I'm by your side. Through all the storms, I'm by your side. Through days of warmth, I'm by your side. Like the stars and the moon in the nighttime sky, I'm by your side.
you've been in my dreams a lot lately, and I kind of remember some of them vaguely. You know, they seem so real at the time. And from the first time I saw you smile, you know, the skies were gold and they went on for miles. You were the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen. The way the time just seemed to stand still, and the sky was raining $100 bills when you stood there in your yard. And now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the sands of California to the mine ruins, into the wild and the endless blue. And now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the highways of Toronto down to Saskatoon, by the light of the lonesome moon, by the light of the lonesome moon. Took me to the island, I was mesmerized. It's like I'd been there before in some other life, driving down those winding roads. And when I'd wake up in the morning, see you standing there, looking in the mirror, just a brush in your hair, I couldn't believe how beautiful you were. And out of all the wildest pleasures I crave, and out of all the finest treasures I've seen, you know you're closest to my heart. And now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the golden rings of Saturn to the blue lagoon, into the wild and the endless blue. Floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the mountains of Vancouver down to Saskatoon, by the light of the lonesome moon, by the light of the lonesome moon.
Come to me when you're weary, your burden's heavy. Come to me, my yoke is easy. So come to me, all you weary. stay with me, close to me, in the shadow of my wings. Walk with me, next to me. If you follow, I will lead. Lay down your head, I'll give you rest, and keep me close, lest you forget. I'll give you rest. Come to me, my yoke is easy. Leave your cares, I'll give you rest. Come to me, my yoke is easy. Leave your cares, I'll give you rest. Come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me.
If you turn towards the way the ship did come, you can smell the earth that you and I lived on. All the pity that you had on me back then, all the Sunday afternoons with all your friends. You never did think I'd reach the deep of the world we found when you still had a dream. But now the time below your feet has turned to stone, and the children at your knees, they will never know. It was 2 miles long and you were never coming back, from the hill where you left no track, from the hill where you bled and died. Forget you, I couldn't if I wanted to, even if the moon stayed true, even if the sun told lies. And on the edge of all the trouble we did find, there was a life that you and I, now we cannot hide. But if you like the way the road is bending on, well then I'll leave you with the sparrows and be gone. And your sky may turn to red and blue and black, but you may never see the sky with what you had. So if you turn towards the way the ship did come, you can find the earth that you and I lived on. It was 2 miles long and you were never coming back. From the hill where you left no track. From the hill where you bled and died. Forget you, I couldn't if I wanted to. Even if the moon stayed true. Even if the sun told lies. Now you can't tell me what we had was a worn out state. 'Cause if you'd gone that way, you'd be the one with eyes dry. And if you hold your heart, certain you can go back there to the world you spared. When you still kept your nights bright. And if you turn towards the way the ship did come, you can smell the earth that you and I lived on. Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their